Hello Aries, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your career, money, and finance reading for November. So let's get right into your reading. We're going to start with some messages. Let's find out what the overall theme is, what's kind of happening around you in your current energies. Look at that. The Fool. The Fool kind of presented itself here, new beginnings, taking a leap of faith. You know, the Fool is very daring, you know, and it's very fierce. They're assertive. They're ready to start something new. This could be how you're feeling at this time as well, Aries. It does actually, the Fool has a lot of your attributes in it as well. All right, let's find out. Spirit, angels, and guides. Please remember this is a general reading, so take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. And if it does resonate, please definitely leave a comment. It helps me connect with your energy, and I really do appreciate it, so thank you. So let's find out what your messages are. We're going to get 5 cards. So let's start with these 5 cards for Aries. Spirit, angels, guides, the messages for Aries for career, money, and finance. Spirit, angels, guides. Those two go together. Sometimes, oh, you have 3 cards there. Very interesting. That's a message all on its own. There's the middle. And the last card, please. If I could get 1 card for the last. Spirit, angels, guides. There we go. All right, these are messages all on their own just for you. Center of the reading, we've got that King of Swords. Okay, so let's just read the cards first and then we'll go into detail. The first card is number 14, Temperance. Very much Sagittarian energy. So that's the first card. These are the 3 that wanted to come out together. So you've got number 2, the High Priestess, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Looks like there's some sort of new energy here. A new energy, a new creative way of thinking. I think that your intuition, there's something inside of you that's pulling you towards something new, something where maybe you can really sink your teeth into. We'll get more into it. The center of the reading is the King of Swords. This very well could be your energy right now, Aries. You definitely are the seeker of knowledge, the seeker of truth. You want the facts. You're kind of keeping your emotions out of things where work and your career are concerned. You really are, for some of you, you really could be seeking out some advice as well. We'll get into that as well. You also got the 8 of Swords and then the 4 of Pentacles. All right, let's start with number 14, Temperance. This is, this is really like the card of alchemy. Really trying to blend everything together. Again, I think you are trying to create some sort of balance in your life. I think you're trying to, I think you're really taking a look at your finances, your career, the path that you're on. And I think that you are trying to figure out how you can balance your life more efficiently. So for some of you, again, I think a lot of you could be going through a spiritual awakening as well. The Temperance is a representation of Sagittarius, ruled by the planet Jupiter. And that really is your 9th house. And the 9th house is all about travel, could be foreign travel. It's about adventure. It's about higher education. So again, I think you're trying to balance something in your life. I think your faith and your beliefs are very important to you right now. And some of you really could be on some spiritual quests as well. And especially with that coming in with the High Priestess, which is number 2, and with the 7 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, these 3 cards wanted to come out together. So I think intuitively, I think you have a strong belief system, and I think you believe very much in yourself, and that's really important. And again, I think right now, Aries, I think you are somewhat on a mission to figure out your path. I think you've been investing a lot of time and money and effort into something. So if it's a job that you have really been sinking your teeth into, you've really been, again, trying to really create something for yourself, and you've been very patient. You've been waiting for your crop to grow. You're waiting for it to start to receive the abundance. Sometimes the 7 of Pentacles is about kind of questioning. Like, I think intuitively you're thinking to yourself, you know, is this worth my while? Is this where I really want to spend my time? Is it going to be lucrative for me? And is it going to create the opportunities, you know, to create a solid foundation for me as well, you know? And I think these are some of the questions you may be asking yourself, because again, you know, with this Temperance card, really trying to find that peace, balance, and harmony in your life, you know, requires you to feel like you're investing your time and your effort into something that is going to produce some tangible results for you. So I think I think you're going through sort of this awakening where you're really trying to figure out if your time is well spent with your investment right now. And with the Page of Cups now, pages, of course, are new energy. They can be messengers as well. They're very youthful energies, so they can be a little naive. They can be a little unexpected. They can be a little playful. And especially the Page of Cups, it can be more of that playful sort of energy. It's watery energy, so it can have to do with your emotions too. So I think emotionally you are going through a transformation, or you are transitioning, because you're really, again, trying to figure out if where you're at right now at this point in your life, is it worth continuing to invest in it? Are you going to receive the abundance and the financial gains from what it is you're doing? Or is there another creative, you know, venture waiting there for you? Because again, the Page of Cups could be offering you something new that's going to really open up more of your creative side. So again, I think these are messages that, you know, is your thought process. Because again, in the middle of your reading, you've got the King of Swords, and this could be you outsourcing some advice. This could be a supervisor. This could be a manager that you deal with. This also could be your energy. And again, there are no gender with any of these cards. Now, the King of Swords is air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, if that makes any sense for you. Aries, you may have that in your chart as well. You could have a lot of air energy in your chart. I think you are looking for some answers. And I think, you know, the King of Swords is very much a leader. He takes control of situations and he does not let his emotions affect him in any way. He's very logical. So I think you're trying to figure out the logic behind what you're doing to make sure that it is really in your best financial outcome. You know, again, you're questioning. I think you've got a lot of questions that you are ready for some answers for. The King of Swords could also be you outsourcing some help that's going to give you the answers you need to, whether it's legal advice, whether it's advice from money experts, banking officers, you know, even with properties, you know, you're just making sure that you are getting sound advice so that you can feel confident as you make the decisions throughout November regarding your finances. Now with the Eight of Cups here, I think, or not Eight of Cups, I'm sorry, Eight of Swords. This very well could be you in your own head. And I think that you're feeling a little trapped because again, I think that there needs to be some clarity. And I think this is what the problem is for some of you. And again, it's not going to be for all of you. This can't resonate with everybody. You know, the Eight of Swords is really feeling a sense of being trapped. But we all can feel this way at some point. And you can see that with you having this blindfold on and, you know, your hands are just loosely chained. This is sometimes like an illusion. It's an illusion of being trapped because, again, when we don't have clarity, when we don't have knowledge or information about something, it's impossible for us to feel a sense of freedom. So we have to figure out how to remove the blindfold, and that comes with clarity. So I think there could be somebody who is really here to open up that for you. Somebody's going to bring you a message, and it could be somebody of an air sign. Maybe they're in a leadership position where they're going to be able to release you from this feeling that you've been holding on and being trapped in a situation of some sort. And it's more being trapped in your mind, okay? You're not physically trapped by any means. I think that this Eight of Swords has a lot to do with what you've been thinking about. You know, again, intuitively, you've been thinking, is it really worth me continuing on this path and investing all this time? Or is it time for me to break free with something new, a new creative adventure? And that Eight of Swords is you really that whole thought process and feeling as if you, again, need that clarity. The Four of Pentacles here is you holding on very tightly. And I think the reason you hold on tightly is because you've worked very hard for the things that you have in your life right now. So whether, whatever financial assets you have, your home, your job, it might not just be a job, it might be a career. You might be, you might be in something that is really consumes a lot of your energy and a lot of your time. You hold on tightly to things. Again, this is why with that Seven of Pentacles, it's not easy. It's not a quick decision to just say, hey, I'm going to release this and start fresh. You really need to evaluate, and the only way to evaluate the situation is to get clarity, and I believe that clarity is coming for you. It's going to help you to release something so that you can feel as if you are creating a more solid foundation and you're creating more financial abundance. And that's exactly, we feel trapped sometimes and we feel blindfolded sometimes because we are holding on tightly to maybe the way that we're thinking about a situation. Sometimes that requires us to outsource information from somebody who is not emotionally linked to a situation because they can give us a better perspective so that we can release something to open up a better and new opportunity. So I believe a lot of thought processes are going on, but I believe you're also going to be receiving a lot of clarity this month that's going to release you from any energies that make you feel as if your hands are tied and that you aren't able to make decisions. Intuitively, you are being guided on the right path. It's just a matter of whether or not you are ready and the timing is right for you to trust in your intuition. All right, Aries, let's get your oracle messages. These are your spirit and angel messages. Few little messages for Aries. If we could get 3 cards. 3 cards would be perfect. Thank you, thank you. Whoa, that one really wanted to jump. There might be one more. Yeah, all right. And we just grab the one that's fallen on the floor. There we go. All right, so let's start with the first message here. And you got disharmony, triggers, and conflict. And again, I think the conflict that you're feeling is an internal conflict. I think it is something that is kind of trapped in your mind because, again, you want the sense of freedom and something is holding you back from really feeling that sense of freedom. It's your thought processes, and again, it's because there is something. So again, if there's a contract of some sort, let's say, because the King of Swords could be sort of that Libran energy, it could be contracts, it could be, you're looking for fairness, you're looking for justice in some sort of a contract, and it's really getting inside your head because there hasn't been any closure to it, and it's really been triggering this discomfort for you. But you are almost really having to step outside of your comfort zone here. And it's saying comfort zone, south node, and clinging. I think you have been clinging to a situation with that 4 of Pentacles and with the 7 of Pentacles. Again, you're holding on to something. You're trying to figure out whether or not, is this going to be, do I need to stick with what it is? What I have been working towards. Do I stay on that path or do I move in a new direction? Sometimes that requires us to step a little bit out of our comfort zone, and you might be feeling that you have to do that because if you don't, you're going to continue staying in a stuck energy, and that's what you're trying to get yourself out of. Now you also have party and external. Very interesting. So party to me is like a celebration. It's people that you're surrounding yourself with that could be helping to give you a little bit of boost of energy as well. Because again, if we're feeling disharmony and we're feeling like we're kind of stuck in a situation, sometimes we need to release ourselves. And again, that comes down to trying to figure out that temperance, where you balance everything in your life as well. And the last card you got here was Freedom Leap. It's the planet Uranus and opportunities. Sometimes we have to step out of our comfort zone and take a leap of faith because there are opportunities and freedom that is all around you. And this is, the 8 of Swords is you breaking yourself out of that feeling of being trapped, and it's making you feel that sense of freedom. And I think clarity is what is going to help you take that leap of faith because there are opportunities. There is opportunities. There could be a new opportunity or a message coming that's going to really bring you a whole new understanding of what your creative side is. And that's going to open up new opportunities that could create a lot of solid foundations for you as well. All right, Aries, let's get your career and life oracle messages here. So if we could get 3 cards, Spirit Angels Guides, for the beautiful sign Aries. Well, we got 2 right away that wanted to come out. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get one more. There we go. We got 2 actually. These 2 wanted to come out together. All right. The first one you got was make it work. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. And I think you are. So you excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. And I think this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to figure out your path. You're trying to figure out if your investment is worth the wait. So you're making everything work. You're finding ways for everything to work. So you've got a lot of good luck on your side. So your fortune is improving and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. The wisdom comes from your internal intuition as well. You will need them in the near future. So again, a lot of good luck is on your side here. These are the last 2 cards that wanted to come out. You've got magic. So you have the power now. So use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. Don't limit yourself. Step out of your comfort zone. There's a party waiting for you here, which I believe is a celebration. And I think that celebration is what's going to be exactly how that card looks. Freedom, opportunities, taking that leap of faith, feeling unstuck, knowing that you can make things work in a lucrative way for yourself too. You have a magic. And then independence. So it's time to go out on your own and create your own business or try something well outside your comfort zone. So again, it really is right now all about stepping outside your comfort zone. All right. Let's get your final angel number. Let's find out what that angel number is for you, Aries. Spirit Angels Guides. So your last card is Spiritual Awakening. So 777, that is all about good luck too. 777 is going to be a very inspirational number for you this month. So it says you are on the right path. You're spiritually evolving and aligning with your higher purpose. Absolutely. All right, Aries, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you found parts of this resonate with you. Of course, please leave comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the love and support, and until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.